Today I'm going to be making a rum cake. I've never made a rum cake before, so it's first time for everything. This recipe is from the November 2005 edition of Southern Living magazine. I want to show you first, you need to grease a bundt pan. So here's my bundt pan. I use the Baker's Joy. I have used the regular, just the vegetable spray before, and I've had things stick, so I highly recommend you get the Baker's Joy. So I'm just going to set that to the side. I just wanted to show that to you. So the ingredients you're going to need 1.5 cups of butter softened, 1.5 cups granulated sugar, 3 large eggs, and 1 egg yolk. So that is all. You're going to be adding it all at the same time. You need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You either need half a cup of dark rum and 1/4 cup of banana liqueur, or you need a full 3/4 cup of rum. I'm using a full 3/4 cup of rum because I thought, why have to buy something else? I don't already. If you have the banana liqueur on hand, you can absolutely use that. I didn't have it on hand, so for me it's like, why buy another ingredient? So I bought this Appleton Estate. This is the Jamaican rum, and I'm using 3/4 cup of the Jamaican rum. You need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt. You need 1 cup of whipping cream, powdered sugar, and rum syrup. We'll show you how to make the rum syrup. But the first thing you want to do is you want to cream your butter and sugar. So put all your butter in there and your sugar, and mix these together until they're creamy. At this point, you're going to add your eggs and your vanilla. So now at this point, you want to gradually add in your rum, and the recipe says that it will look curdled. So just expect that. See how it looks curdled? That's what they mean. It looks like it's gone off or something.
Chunky.
But it's chunky, but it's fine. So at this point, you want to take your flour and add in your baking soda, your baking powder, and your salt. And you want to just kind of mix this together like this. And you're going to add this to the mixture in your mixing bowl, the chunky stuff. And you're going to alternate between this and your whipping cream. So you're gonna put a little bit of flour, and then you're gonna put a little bit of whipping cream, and then you're gonna keep going back and forth until you've used it all. Mixture looks, it almost looks like bread dough, honestly. That's how it looks. But you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it evenly around in your bundt pan. Your oven is going to be at 350 degrees, by the way. I don't know if I want to use the scraper or my spoon. I haven't decided yet. So I'm just gonna speed this up while I'm getting it in here so you don't have to wait. So smooth it out on top as best you can. And then this is going to bake for 55 to 60 minutes. To make the rum syrup, you need 10 tablespoons of butter, you need 3/4 cup sugar, and then you need a 1/4 cup of dark rum and a 1/4 cup of your banana liqueur. If you have the banana liqueur, I've said I don't, so I am using a 1/2 cup of rum. So what you want to do is you want to melt your butter in your saucepan. And then over medium heat, and then you want to stir in the remaining ingredients once this is melted. So my butter's melted. You want to stir in the remaining ingredients, your sugar and your rum. And you're going to bring this to a boil. So once this starts to boil, you want to stir it often, like Kevin's doing. I've got Kevin stirring for me right now. You want to reduce the heat to medium and cook, stirring often for 8 to 10 minutes or until it's slightly thickened. Then you want to remove it from the heat and let it cool for 10 minutes. So this only has 34 seconds left, and then we're gonna take it off the heat. And so it looks a little thicker right now, but it should thicken up a lot more once it sets to the side. And you can actually, if you don't use all this on the top of your cake, you can store this in the refrigerator and it will keep for several weeks. So this is how it looks out of the oven. I have it sitting on this wire rack. You're actually going to leave it in the bundt pan for a long time. You want to set a timer now for 15 minutes, and then at the end of 15 minutes, have something you're going to be poking holes in this, because this is where we're going to add our rum syrup. So just have something ready to poke holes in it at the end of your 15 minutes. I poured my rum syrup in this measuring cup just to make it easier to pour, but you're going to take your skewer and you're going to poke holes all in this cake. And I had told you earlier, if you make that rum syrup, so you could make that for anything, not just for this cake. I told Kevin I thought it would be good on ice cream, vanilla ice cream. But you could have milkshakes or whatever with that rum syrup. It just smells wonderful. But we are going to use all of it on this cake. So it's not like you're going to have any left over from this. So you want to pour the whole bit of liquid in here. And then you want to set another timer for 45 minutes, and then we'll come back in 45 minutes, but that's going to give this time to settle down in this cake. Hopefully I put enough holes in it. There we go. Yeah, right up to the edge, and it's going to go all down in the sides. And so we'll be back in 45 minutes and see how it looks. So it's been 45 minutes, and we are going to take our wire rack, and I'm going to turn it out on the wire rack, and hopefully it comes out. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Perfect.
That's beautiful.
It does. I'm telling you, it's that baker's joy. Is that what it's called? Baker's joy. It is wonderful stuff. So now what you want to do is let it cool completely, and it still is a little bit warm, so I'll probably let it sit for 15 minutes anyway. And then the powdered sugar is, you just put it over the top, and so I will show you that once this cools off and we cut us a slice. So this is cooled off. I'm going to take it off the wire rack. It's a little bit sticky, so it's kind of stuck. So I have a spatula to help me move it, because I don't want the whole thing to break apart. I don't want to ruin my pretty cake. So I'm gonna move it over like that. And then I have my powdered sugar here. You just need a little bit. This is just for decoration. And so you just put it in and we use this mesh, this wire thing, this net, whatever you call it, for everything. So like if we have to strain any juice from fruits or whatever, cans of fruits, we use this. So it's really, really nice. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think it needs any more than that. I think it's pretty. So I'm gonna cut us a slice. We'll see how it looks.
The magazine says the smaller you cut them, if you cut them small, the calories all fall out.
Oh, that's funny. So you can see how moist that is. I'm going to actually turn it over on its side like this. But yeah, you can see how moist that cake is. It's very pretty. So now we'll take it over to the table and give it a try. Okay, like I said, this is from the November 2005 edition of Southern Living. So this is how it looks. And I'll show you what theirs look like. Their picture looks like this. But I tell you what, I'm pretty proud of myself.
Looks really good.
Yeah, it looks delicious. And it looks like there's quite a bit of rum.
Egg a piece off the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
So there's a lot of rum on the bottom.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna try the top now. See how that's settled in.
Right.
It's got a really good texture to it.
Yes, it does.
It's settled pretty nice.
If you love rum, like I love rum, if you buy the Tortuga rum cakes, you need to make this because it wasn't hard to make.
No, it's really good.
That is absolutely delicious.
The rum is strong though.
Oh, I don't think it's that bad.
Well, some bites are more strong than others depending on where it's soaked in at.
Right.
So I got some bites that's really light, but the bite I just now got was like a really strong bite because it had a little bit more of the moisture in it. It wasn't bad, it was just strong.
I'm sure using banana liqueur would be good.
It would probably change the flavor a bit.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say it does change the flavor. But so if you have that and you make it using that, I'm sure it's going to be good. We just, like I said in the video, for me it was like one more thing to buy, and I was already buying this bottle of rum, which you know, it wasn't really expensive, but it wasn't really cheap either. So.
And it did say you could substitute. So it's not like we just did it. The recipe did say you could do it.
Right.
So,
but I think it's absolutely delicious.
Very good. Super moist cake.
I love it. And so now, when I don't see the Tortuga, I won't be afraid to make this, definitely. So because I just love it. So if you ever try it out, you'll have to let me know. If you make your own rum cake and you do add the banana, tell us what difference it makes, because I'm assuming it would add a banana flavor, and this just has a rum flavor. But it's very, very moist and delicious without being wet, because I do not like wet bread.
No, it's soaked in nice.
But this would feed a lot of people too. I don't know that it says it makes 10 to 12 servings. The prep time is 20 minutes, bake time is an hour, cool time is 15 minutes, and then you let it stand for 45 minutes. So that's the only thing, if I were to say something about it, is it is time consuming.
Yeah, but if you do it the day or two before. Yeah,
do it a day or two before, but this would be great to make for Christmas. Don't you think this is a Christmassy type?
Kind of.
Yeah, this is really, well, I can see, it says holiday dinners on the top. So this came out for Thanksgiving, but I can easily see having this for Christmas.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.